everybody. Welcome to the wrestling conference. I'm Dwayne.
Alan.
Jeff, aka Glacier.
Pedro. I have nothing else to say.
I mean, you got the Hollywood blondes behind you.
Yeah.
Well, what's up with that, Pedro? I like that.
I don't know. It's because Austin's there.
That's a cool background, though.
Actually, speaking on Brian Pillman, that was a good segment on AEW.
Oh, his son.
Oh, yeah.
His son.
I mean,
you heard that that little alteration that MJF had with his sister. She went into labor afterwards.
Really? What?
She had her baby like hours after that situation.
MJF forced her into labor. Whoa.
Into labor. Yep.
He was talking. He was talking about their mother.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
How she was a druggie and all this other stuff. Like, god damn. Like,
MJF was pretty brutal that night. Jesus, he woke up on the wrong side of the bed or something.
Oh yeah.
He woke up and shows violence.
He shows violence.
He shows violence.
Like, yo, the stuff he was saying was like, I get it. They don't like. I guess they not really on good terms with their father and stuff like that. But like, damn, some stuff like that, I wouldn't let. Like, nah, you can't say that. Like, chill. But,
I mean, it's on you for you at least. No more him and Jericho. Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feud had to die eventually.
Yeah, no more. I don't want to see him and Jericho ever again fighting again. That's it. It's over. They did.
And they had like a little promo with the Santana and Ortiz, how they said they're gonna start focusing on getting championships now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's time. So they're gonna go for the tag title.
They should have been doing that like 2 years ago.
You know what? I'm looking forward for that match between Lucha Brothers, because in TNA, those matches.
I remember that one. I remember that one.
Really good. They have good chemistry.
And since this is not the WWE, they're free to do whatever they want in their match.
Yeah.
We don't got the old man in their ear telling them do a backflip now and pin them.
Do a suicide dive and cut to commercial break.
Like, it's weird because we usually start off with Raw, but I start off with AEW.
Well, we went backwards.
Oh no, we're not talking about those. We're talking about Raw.
Just do it.
I mean, but you know,
yo, Dwayne, don't say your line, Dwayne. Well, Raw happened.
Well, what did happen?
Oh, you definitely need to get that on a shirt.
Yeah, on a shirt.
Raw happened.
Yeah. Well, Raw happened.
That's
like that.
It feels like coming off of All Out and then watching Raw is like watching paint dry.
You get depressed. You're like, why did I do this to myself?
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like, why am I here? Why am I even watching this? What is life right now? What is life? What I could be doing? 3 hours of my time, I could be doing something else. I probably could have changed the world. I could have found a cure for cancer, AIDS, but no, I'm watching Raw.
I could, yeah. 3 hours is a long time, especially for that show.
Jesus
I get
Christ.
it. Doing 3 hours, you get more money, but I mean, like, the product is trash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, Raw happened. On to the next. NXT.
NXT happened.
No. NXT. Well, this is the last NXT until NXT 2.0.
2.0.
The last NXT of the Triple H era with the black and gold and the skulls and everything.
No more black and gold.
Hold on. They said those were not true. The old man does not have his hands on NXT.
Oh yeah, I read that too.
So who does?
No, they debunked it. They said that they have not. Only thing he wanted changed was the way it looked.
The image.
Also, Triple H on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So Triple H, Sean, and his team still controls NXT. It's just that the old man wanted to change the outlook of what it is and basically give them like blueprints of what he wants it to be. So they just gotta just play off on it.
Oh God.
So I mean, so if you have more input about what he's looking for as Vince McMahon for the main roster,
yeah.
I mean, it's for the best. It's for the best.
I mean, but hold on, but people got to understand. People got to understand. This was the original blueprint. If you remember the beginnings of NXT.
Yeah.
Where, remember the beginnings where they had Seth Rollins, Big E, Pop, and all those other people.
Oh, Dallas.
But that's what they was doing the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they just going back to the drawing board. We going back to do this all over again. It's just that Triple H turned it into a brand, and they got rid of that whole thing where I'm just making stars just for the people up there. So they started making their own brand, but now the old man was like, nah, screw that. It wasn't working. You failed. So let's go all the way back to what we used to do.
They didn't fail, but in the old man's eyes, they did. But
you know what? You know what Triple H gotta do? Just play the game and then change it back. That's it.
I mean, you know what? It sucks because they're blaming the brand and Triple H for making it like, you know, a super indie full of ROH and PWG and New Japan.
And it was good. And he was
first of all, on NXT, did they have a Roman Reigns on there? Did they have a John Cena on there?
No.
Was they making 1 point something every week on Wednesday, even before AEW got there? No, they wasn't. So it was basically set up to fail anyway. So they was gonna fail. Like if a new product comes up and you got new toys, what are you gonna watch? The new stuff.
Of course.
So you telling me we're with this new NXT, we're not gonna see like War Games ever again? Because that was always one of my favorite.
Oh man, that remains to be seen, Pedro.
I mean, there's no more Undisputed Era that basically made that match what it is.
I mean, I think they can still do it. Like they can still do it, but it's just that those people who they pushing is you already know they're not going to be there forever. They basically going to be there until after WrestleMania.
And I heard that Ciampa does not. He'd rather retire than go to the main roster.
Yeah.
He gave them two things. One, if he goes to the main roster, he keeps the same schedule. Or two, he leaves.
Good.
And I don't think Triple H wants to leave.
No, I mean the thing about Ciampa is that he wants to spend time with his family, and also he doesn't.
That's the reason.
He doesn't feel like his body can hold up to that main roster schedule that they demand.
Of course,
you got to understand.
He has a busted neck.
This is not the old Ciampa, the person who would actually do a full schedule. This man literally changed his whole lifestyle. He changed like his whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
He even said it when he met his wife. His wife helped him change to be a better person, and even when they had their first child, that even changed him even more. So he's on a different level right now.
Damn, he's not that psycho killer no more. Then.
Yeah,
he's old man Ciampa.
Old man Ciampa.
But the thing I want to point out is that even though I'm optimistic about the change, what annoys me about the higher ups and Vince McMahon is that he blames Triple H and NXT and the developmental system.
That's stupid.
They don't blame themselves for how they booked these poor guys, and that's why they were flopping.
Yep.
Hold up, but the thing is, during those times of AEW, right? They was putting out good product. It was good every Wednesday. It was good stuff. But how can you beat something that's brand new?
It was brand new.
Think about it. Think about only time we saw Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks was on Japan. But think about you had Chris Jericho, you had Cody Rhodes, you had the Young Bucks, you had Kenny Omega, you had Hangman Page, you had Darby Allin, you had MJF, you had
and Sting.
Well, that was later. But I'm talking at the beginning. Like just a few of those names just there. Like I'd rather see that because it's something new.
No,
like you've seen it when I would call you all the time. I wasn't watching NXT. NXT was on a back burner for me. NXT was I would watch it on Thursdays.
I mean, part of that is their fault as well because they really didn't commit to NXT as a third brand.
Yeah,
they presented it as developmental or like Raw's little brother instead of making it a major thing. And that's how a lot of WWE fans perceived it.
No, but they only perceived it that way because that's how the main roster saw them.
Oh, absolutely,
So when the main roster says, nah, they below us, then the fans are gonna sit there like, you're right, that's developmental.
Why should I watch this?
So you can't get out of that. You can't get out of that if the big people telling y'all that y'all developmental and now the fans is following it. That's what you're always going to be, developmental. How can you get out of that?
It did change when they got involved into the Survivor Series that one year.
No, yeah.
I mean,
when it was all three brands against each other.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell Triple H pulled that out.
That was the best Survivor Series ever, though.
Yeah, and NXT sold the show.
And they won the whole thing. Yep, NXT won the whole thing.
First of all, the crowd was chanting NXT.
I don't think the old man like that.
No, he didn't. Mind you, let's take it all the way back. When NXT would open Brooklyn by itself, sold out by itself. On the pay-per-view, they was chanting NXT.
That's right.
I don't like that.
That's crazy.
Crazy. He felt like an invasion was happening, but it's his own company invading himself.
But it's like we said, it wasn't his creation, so that's why he didn't like it.
No, if Triple H could take NXT off the WWE umbrella and have that joint just a brand by itself, I think that joint will be compete with AEW. And I think a lot of people would sit there and be like, yo, first of all, I respect Triple H. I respect Shawn Michaels. I respect their mind of the business. I think I'd rather go there and help them. Because that's what Samoa Joe said when he went to NXT. He said, that's a small brand. And I want to help that small brand become something big. And that's what a lot of indies went there for. Because they wanted to make that joint into something big.
And if that would have happened, all these people Tony Khan signed, he would have not signed them because they would have ended up. Some of them would have ended up in NXT.
It would have been split. It would have been split.
Yeah.
So would it have been called All Hunter Wrestling?
I don't know. What would they call it?
All Hunter Wrestling.
All Hunter Wrestling.
What? OHW.
AHW.
OHW.
I mean, I want to point out a couple of things about NXT's push in 2019. They that's when they were trying to prop them up as a third brand, though. That's why NXT swept that Survivor Series, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
And also, remember those cool SmackDowns that we got during the build-up? Daniel Bryan at the time versus Adam Cole.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
And you know what? And the SmackDown crowd actually enjoyed that match. Not like in Raw. They were all dead. When Adam Cole went out there, they were acting like they didn't know who the hell that was.
No, guys, remember, Ciampa and Miz, that only happened because half of their roster was stuck in Saudi Arabia when Vince McMahon ditched them.
And who saved them?
Yeah,
Who saved them?
The NXT.
Who saved them?
Triple H and the NXT.
NXT, developmental, right? And then on top of that, let's take it even more back when they had the women's battle royal. Who outshined everybody else?
Bianca and them.
I'm not talking about the last one just happened. I'm talking about the one when she debuted. They was chanting NXT. Yeah. She went toe to toe with Charlotte. And I think it's Charlotte. I think Sasha Banks is in there.
But the old man doesn't like that. He doesn't like that.
They was chanting NXT. And like it was crazy, but now we back to the drawing board. Hey, don't get me wrong. The arena looks cool though. How the way they got it set up.
Yeah. Cool. No, yeah. Like they keep showing the blueprints in the commercials. You'll see the blueprints.
It looks cool. You got the stage in the middle, and around it is just nothing but. It looks like a coliseum.
Nothing but chairs. Yeah, nothing but chairs.
And it has more rows too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot more people.
It looks like a coliseum. And like I said, it looks like they're going back to what NXT. Remember when the first NXT? It was bright, a lot of energy. All that stuff. I think they're going back to the drawing board, and I think Triple H is okay with that rebooting, because think about it, you got two of the best. Well, he's right now resting, but I think he's still going to be at work.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, yeah.
He's still gonna be at work.
You know, he got 2-3 phones with him.
Yeah. So you already know you got the best minds of the business, Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Like,
and Shawn Michaels is still gonna be there. So
yeah. So they can make trash taste like candy. They did it before. They made stars. Look at Big E.
Oh yeah.
Seth Rollins.
Charlotte.
Sasha Banks.
Roman Reigns.
Like
Dallas.
No, but for real, those were all of those was Triple H's kids.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the days of like signing a Brian
Indies.
Cage, for example, and giving him like a super push out of the gate are over.
Yeah, those are so. Like I said, he got to make trash into candy. So now he got to work with people who have unexperienced in wrestling background and make them into stars.
Damn.
Look
That's
at the push he did with Adam Cole. Adam Cole never debuted in the main roster, and look the
Made him a
reaction.
superstar.
Look
Like,
how look at the reaction he got when he got to AEW. Like he was like they thought he was like the John Cena of the WWE. That's how
Alright,
they
so
reacted when he got there.
They knew what he did in NXT. That's why. They
Oh,
knew.
Yeah,
that.
of course.
Oh,
But think about it. All right. So a lot of people like to bring up ROH, right? To be honest with you, ROH is it wasn't like mainstream. So a lot of people don't remember mostly Adam Cole stuff. You probably had to be a hardcore fan to know exactly everything, or you had to go to the archives on YouTube and actually look that stuff up for Adam Cole. But let's say you didn't see that and you first introduced to Adam Cole in NXT. That's what that reaction was at All Out.
oh no,
Yeah,
definitely.
That wasn't the ROH. That was the undisputed
undisputed era.
NXT Adam Cole. That was that.
Yeah.
Same thing with CM Punk. That was the WWE CM Punk. Daniel Bryan. That's the WWE Daniel Bryan, not the ROH. So I think they can still do it. I'm gonna watch it. It's something. It's something.
No, most definitely. This Tuesday is a watchable. Got to see what's gonna happen. Yeah. What's gonna go down.
The Raiders gonna be up for that one.
Oh no, I mean they could still definitely do it. Like Bianca was green, but now she's amazing. She's one of the best. In my opinion.
Let me take it back. Becky Lynch was green as hell.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just about to say. Becky Lynch.
Becky had a lot of experience back in the Indies in Europe, though.
Yeah, but when she was on the main roster, she came out dancing to Irish music.
yes.
Yeah, let's take it back.
That was NXT.
Hold on.
That was
but
Bailey.
Even Sasha Banks was green.
Yeah, true.
Don't forget Bailey.
Even Bailey.
Actually, Charlotte
didn't even want to wrestle.
Charlotte got her old man's name.
Charlotte only wrestled because of her brother died.
Yeah, it would have been her brother.
That's the only reason why she did it.
Charlotte only wrestled for WWE. Sasha and Bailey had some indie experience.
Yeah. And Becky Lynch.
But
so, but I would say
Charlotte's one of the best.
I would say Charlotte. Charlotte's one of those people that they actually created.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I would say that. But
and then right now we got who Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca.
One other females blowing up right now in the WWE besides Bianca. I mean that's
only one.
Shayna Baszler a little bit, Shayna a little bit, but they look like they got
bury her. Like her. The women don't like her.
Actually, want me to throw out a conspiracy theory?
What?
WWE has not cared about the women's division since they had Ronda Rousey.
Yep.
Yeah. That's actually true.
Once she left,
we and then you saw how poorly that Evolution pay-per-view was. It wasn't even in a real credible arena. It was like in a gymnasium. Kind of how you gonna do that to them? The only thing good that
they knew it wasn't gonna sell out. Like this is no bash on NWA. They did the same thing. It was a little place because they know, no disrespect to the women wrestling, but it wasn't gonna sell. It's not gonna sell.
I mean, the only thing that blew up for the women is the women's Royal Rumble. That first women's Royal Rumble was way better than the men's Royal Rumble.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
To be honest with you, right? That whole women's revolution thing, what I would have done is before that, I actually would have brought back Lita and Trish and basically redid their whole their whole beef. So like they come out and be like, yo.
Yeah, they come out now. They're best friends. They want
no, they best friends. But I mean, like, yo, this is the women's evolution. Let's do this drink one more time. Let's see who's really the best of the best. I would have put that. Put that on the card. I would have had like the young women versus the legends women.
The legends, yeah.
I would have had like Ivory, I would have had like Jacqueline. Like I would have even brought back oh crap, what's her name? Taz. Not Taz, Jazz.
Oh, Jazz.
Jazz.
I mean, no,
I would've-
the thing about WWE's Women's Evolution is that unfortunately, like the show had zero buildup. It was stuck between like the Saudi shows
Yeah.
and I think Hell in a Cell 2 weeks after it.
Yep, that's
Mhm.
yep.
They barely built it up, so there was really no reason to care about it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it was
watched
bad.
it.
I watched it too.
You know,
Yeah,
I
but
watched
still,
it.
I didn't feel hyped for it though at all.
I didn't enjoy it.
I would have
Yeah.
loved for it to have blown up though, but
Yeah, me too. Me too. The only match I was hyped for was Io versus Tony Storm,
mm-mm.
Yeah,
the finals of the Mae Young Classic.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Same here.
Which was very good because Tony Stone was on fire.
Yeah,
Can't say for that right now.
can't
And
say that
right
right now.
and right now they're gonna try to push Shayna Baszler versus Nia Jax, because obviously they breaking dumpsters
To be honest with you, they're too late with that crap.
up. Yeah, they should have been broke them up.
Too late.
I feel like they've been
They should've
teasing
been
that for like a year now.
They
Yeah,
should have
they
been
have.
did that crap. They should have been.
It's happening now. I mean, you
It's finally
remember that
happening.
you remember that elimination chamber Shayna Baszler just destroyed everybody in. That's the Shayna Baszler I want to see, but she ain't gonna
Yeah.
be picking up Nia Jax.
That's who I want. The one that destroyed the whole NXT women roster.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
The one
Shayna
where
Baszler I
the
want.
only person that came close was Bianca Belair.
Yeah,
Mhm.
She was the closest one to almost beating her. Not once,
mean-
but twice.
You saw how Bianca did on the last Royal Rumble that got her the title. She dominated.
I don't know.
She
But
dominated.
we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to her.
Yeah.
Because that segment on SmackDown was really good too. NXT. I mean NXT. Sorry. AEW.
AEW.
AEW Dynamite.
Yo.
Uh,
All right. So my thing with this, right? Just came off one of the biggest AEW pay-per-view of the year.
Mhm.
And you give me this bull crap. This is what you give me? This is what you give me? Like, yo.
no, I mean Dwayne, like I wasn't, I liked it well enough. I wasn't bored, but the show
I
was all
wasn't-
over the place.
I wasn't bored. No, I wasn't bored. It's just that I thought they would have sat there and up the ante. Like, yo, we just came off the hottest pay-per-view. Keep that joint rolling, yo. Keep that joint going. No, it seemed like they just put a whole, all right, this is the red light. This is where we stop. That's what it felt like.
No,
Like,
Dwayne,
yo,
this
Adam
show was
Cole-
all over the place.
Yo,
The
Adam Cole
writers
coming
didn't
out-
know what to do.
Like Adam Cole coming out wasn't special to me. Daniel Bryan coming out wasn't special to me. CM Punk segment wasn't special. I'm just like,
Just
feels
waiting
like-
waiting for the new toy to come out.
that's
whenever they
what it
come out.
seems. That's what it
They're
seems
waiting
like.
for Bray Wyatt now. They're waiting for Bray.
No, that's what exactly seemed like. Because CM Punk came out, it looked like he was just rambling. Hey guys, yo, I did it for 7 years. Blah blah blah. What's next? I don't
He's
know.
asking.
What's
Yeah,
next?
he's asking.
Now let me
He's
know.
asking us.
Let
He's
me
asking
know.
us, the fan.
Now, mind you,
What's
not
next?
one person in the crowd yelled out Kenny Omega. Not one. I think I heard one person yelled out it was Moxley. But I'm like, yo, wouldn't y'all want to see CM Punk go up against the best, and that's Kenny Omega? Wouldn't y'all want to see that? No, their fans were just chanting weird names, and you couldn't hardly hear them. And then you know what? Taz come out. Now he got to fight Taz people. Okay, yeah. Okay,
No, I mean,
that's what I really want to see.
But I mean, CM Punk versus Ricky Starks has a lot of potential, at least in my opinion.
Like I said, they're not gonna put that. They're gonna be big boy pops.
Like I didn't mind this segment on its own, but I have issues with how they timed everything. Because, for example, that Malachi Black versus Dustin match,
Too long.
too long. Too
Why?
long.
Why? First of all, I'm mad you got. I'm good. I'm glad we get off that CM Punk drink because it was nothing important anyway. That match, the way they set up Malachi Black to be this big thing, right? Did y'all hear the commentary when it was like, oh my god, his entrance is so airy and just the after for his opponents? I'm like, he's not the Undertaker. That's not gonna happen today. No one's gonna. The way the Undertaker comes down is that's only for him, and that's it. It's never gonna be another Undertaker entrance ever again.
And
No one's gonna.
and to tell you the truth, I hope no one ever does it again because Undertaker's entrance was so long. I could go to the store. I could go to the store and come back, and he's still walking down the ramp.
Oh no,
Not that it's just long. It's just that it's iconic.
The feeling,
It's just that
the fear.
Even when I was young, it just felt like holy. As soon as you hear the dongs coming, like oh snap.
You're like, oh,
It
someone's
was one
dying
of those.
tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Especially during the WrestleMania times.
So you telling me during like Malachi Black, I supposed to have that feeling like, oh no, I'm scared. Like no, those feelings is gone. But anyway, if y'all pushing Malachi Black to be this big thing, why they took him so long to fight Dustin Rhodes?
Wait, the match was too long. How long was the match?
I feel like it was too long. I feel like it was too long.
I don't think I could find it.
Especially for Dustin, that man ain't young no more.
Especially with like what they cut out of the show later on, it was too long.
Damn.
And then on
They
top
could
of
have
that,
gotten straight to the point.
and then it seemed like Malachi couldn't beat him, so he had to cheat to beat him.
Wait, he cheated to beat him?
I think he hit him with a low blow, right?
No, he threw his face into the exposed
Oh
turnbuckle.
yeah.
Like he had to cheat to beat
Was
him.
he bleeding? Was he bleeding?
And his mouth was bleeding.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
He had
I mean,
internal bleeding.
And
Wait, that
then
makes no sense. He should have beat him the way he beat Cody Rhodes. He should have
Hold on.
dominated.
hold on. And then when he hit him with the what is this finisher called the blackout?
I think so, yeah.
Or the black mask?
This is the blackout?
The black mask. When he
It's a
hit
black
him with
mask.
when he
Black
hit him with
mask,
the black
correct.
mask, he hit him in the shoulder.
Dwayne, that was the worst black mask I've ever seen.
I'm glad
The
you saw
worst.
that because I was like, dude, literally hit him in the shoulder. Wow. Okay.
Alex and I just looked at each other like in disbelief. that was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I was like,
Because,
did that just happen?
Cody, I mean, Dustin is too tall.
Yeah, he is tall, but
Maybe.
still.
The dude's a
I know, he's-
kickboxer. Your feet could reach up there.
Hell
I mean-
yeah.
I know, right? He's used to kicking little guys like Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole with it.
Yeah, that's it. That's,
So
I mean,
his thigh
he
muscles got
did kick the Dream, Velvet Dream.
Sure. Oh man,
man.
look, listen. They could.
that was a
could've
long
gotten-
time ago now. That was a long time.
They could have gotten to the point of this match in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Instead, you had Malachi Black fumbling with Cody's boot, Dustin
Yo,
taking a
it was-
table spot, the cheating.
Yeah, it was too much. And I'm like,
Damn.
and then like, I don't know. I was like, this is the way you building him up. This is why I said everybody in AEW, they all on the same level. There's no one person to have like no one's like it's no squash matches. Everyone's on the same level. That's how it looks like to me. Everyone's on the same level. So it's like if Kenny Omega was to fight try to bring
CM
him
Punk?
name.
Dante Martin.
No, not damn it. I'm trying to think of a jobber.
Scorpion Sky.
Scorpio
Scorpio
Sky.
Sky.
All right, so let's say he's fighting Scorpio Sky. Kenny Omega will actually go toe to toe with Scorpio Sky. Kenny Omega will have a hard time to beat Scorpio Sky.
Man.
That's how I see it as in AEW. Everyone's balanced. Everyone's on the same level. But I'm like, nah, this match was too long. This joint made like I didn't like it. And then like they set it up where I think what is it? The 22nd, I think.
Yeah, Cody's coming back.
The New
Oh,
York
yeah.
show. I think it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one in New York.
Yeah,
That's the one in New York?
yeah.
Yeah, the 22nd. So that's week after next. They're going to be in New York. And I think this week is Jersey, I think. No, that's in December. My fault. No, is it? No, it's this week. They in Jersey, I think, right?
Oh, they're in Newark. Okay.
Yeah, I think this
No.
week they in Jersey. And then after that, they're going to be in Queens week after
Wow.
next and stuff. But I'm like, man, I wasn't feeling the show. I wasn't bored. I was still watching, but it's just that, I wasn't feeling it.
No,
They
not
didn't
Dwayne.
have-
You know, like they could have. Look, listen. They could have gotten to the point of Malachi and Dustin in like 3 minutes, and still obviously make Malachi look strong because that's what they should be going for.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
making
'cause-
Dustin look competitive.
Yeah.
It's because Dustin's a legend, so you know you gotta do.
But think about it. They didn't do that with Cody. He beat Cody quick.
Yeah.
So that
He
it makes
Yeah,
no sense.
but you know what?
He
You know what they
beat
doing,
the-
right?
He beat the younger brother, so the big brother's tough.
You know what? You know what they doing? Cody's Deke in the background, watching all these Malachi Black fights, and he's studying him. This is how he's gonna beat him. He's studying.
Don't
his
tell,
move.
no, don't tell me he's gonna come on a video package where he's doing kickboxing and
Oh God.
UFC moves.
You already know.
No,
You
no,
already
you
know.
already
He's
said
learning,
it.
he's learning UFC moves.
Yo, Cody's gonna be like, I've been training for the beast called Malachi Black, and he's doing kickboxing.
He's like, he's gonna be like, I see how you how you treating my
No,
family. I've been scouting you.
doing. He's gonna do the Kyle O'Reilly.
And don't tell me, is he bleeding and crying while doing it?
Yeah,
Of course. Of course. But
he's
no,
gonna
but,
do the moveset.
no, but this show didn't really have nothing that's like, oh, I can't wait till next week.
What else happened after
Yeah.
that?
And then next up you have the so-so match between Jamie Hayter and Ruby Soho. And
Oh
Yo.
yeah.
That so oh man, I was supposed to I text you. I text
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm bored. I'm bored.
I was
Because
a
I'm
crowd.
like, that match was too long. The crowd was like,
yeah.
The match was too long. And I'm like, this is the person that won the match, right? She's supposed to be the next one going up against Britt Baker, right? Nah. Like I said, everyone is equal on AEW. Everyone's equal. And the thing, like, I didn't like it. It didn't make me feel like, oh, yep, Ruby's going to be the next women's champion. I see it. I didn't.
Oh wow! I hope.
I
not.
mean,
That was
yeah,
messed
you
up.
know,
She's in the run
guys,
though.
guys, it was a big debut match. She should have just killed her. She
Yeah.
should have just killed her.
I mean, I'm not talking about a 3-second squash. I'm not talking about a squash match. I'm just talking about a little bit of offense, a little bit of defense, defense,
And
come
then
back,
she beats her in a
explode.
dominant fashion.
Yeah. Like, no, it felt like she had a hard time beating her. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then the crowd, like, she didn't have the same reaction
As her debut.
Like, it was a good reaction, but it wasn't explosive. Like
She did a couple little moves that was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like that when she bounced off the rope and reversed into that DDT. That was like, oh, that was kind of creative.
I saw a video of that. It looked like in slow motion though.
Well, it was, but it was still, creative.
It was so cool though. It was so cool.
But she's not there to save the women's division. Just to let you know.
No,
of course not.
They need either a Charlotte or Sasha Banks or Bayley.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Charlotte,
No, I mean,
Sasha or Bayley.
I disagree, guys, because those women can't even save their own division.
No,
they don't want. It's because they don't want to be there no more. They're messing up. They're messing up on purpose.
It's not their fault, but if they go to AEW, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some fire matches.
I see Sasha definitely going to AEW.
Like, my thing is this, like,
she's taking too many vacations.
If Sasha Banks shows up in AEW, Ruby Soho will be on Dark.
Damn.
And
it's gonna be in Dark already.
And that's not mentioned if the possibility of Charlotte popping out. If she ever, which we know she ain't popping out anytime soon.
No time soon.
That's when you're really gonna see Soho.
I'm just saying, think about it. If Sasha Banks goes to AEW, right? They're gonna center the show all around her. Because she will be the biggest female star, just like CM Punk is the biggest, right, in AEW.
Yeah.
She will be the biggest women's star on AEW. That means it will be focused on her. And then on top of that, we see a lot of Snoop Dogg on the show because that's her.
Because Snoop was already showing up.
So what's gonna happen with Subi Rojo Saito? It's gonna be like Big Swole. They're gonna forget about it.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Of course. Look at that. Look at the total.
She never got a title match.
What is it that you say, Alan? They're gonna go for coffee and never come back?
Well, a cup of coffee.
Like, think about that. The tall black chick, Cargill.
Yeah. I call her She-Hulk.
She's not doing nothing.
Which they should, because they have to. They have to.
That's the thing. That's the thing. They do undefeated joints, right? But she's not fighting for the women's championship. Why? Because they pick who they want. They know who's popular. They know who's gonna bring seats to butts. and Cargill's not going to bring seats to butts. She's not really
That
good on the mic, so that's why they're not going to push
I mean, yeah, a lot of them are green, unfortunately. They're not going to put them in those big match situations.
So why be undefeated?
know.
I thought the rankings count.
No, I mean the ranking system's flow. Like, look what they're doing with the main event. You just know they're gonna hot shot Brian Danielson into a match with Kenny Omega. Despite not earning it.
Full gear.
You can see it, but you can see it. You can see it with the TNT title. Miro chose to fight Eddie Kingston, and he's not number one in the rankings.
Yo, I'm putting out predictions, right? This is how I see it. I think at the New York show on the 22nd, right? It's going to be Daniel Bryan and the Jurassic Express with Christian versus the Elite.
Yeah,
every single one. And remember, this Wednesday. I mean,
hold on.
And I
bet you at Full Gear, it's going to be Kenny Omega versus Brian Danielson.
Almost, we know that. Yeah. Oh, we know that. And remember, this Wednesday, Adam Cole debuts in his first match. This Wednesday coming up.
Yeah, he's fighting the future, Frankie Kazarian.
The Elite Hunter.
The future. The future.
I see him the future. Yeah, he's still the future.
He's still the future out.
Years later.
I mean, but like I said,
so that means that Paul White's gonna have to fight Billy Gunn.
No, Alan, I'm glad you brought that up because guess what? None of them was on the show.
Nope. Nope.
Paul White wasn't on the show. The Gun Club was on the show, so they attacked him and then took a few days off.
Took a vacation. You know they're so old. You know, Big Show just had his big match on Sunday. You gotta let his body recover. He's so hurt.
No, instead you got a random Dante Martin versus Hobbs match.
Oh, really?
What did I tell y'all? He's only there for entertainment for the crowd. That's what he's there for. He's there to flip flop for the crowd and then lose to Hobbs.
No, I could tell Tony Khan's heart is in the right place. Like he's trying to trying to give people opportunities and using them and giving them matches and time on Dynamite. But this wasn't the show for that.
No. And plus, first of all, I think he should have beat Hobbs.
I agree.
I'm telling you, AEW needs a second show that's more than an hour and is not taped because, like we was talking about earlier, they have too many bodies, too many new toys in the show.
Well, guess
not
what?
Enough airtime.
Hold on. Guess what's gonna happen, right? So next year, you do know they're going to TBS, right?
Yeah.
What, Dynamite's going to TBS?
Yeah. Because TNT bought hockey, so hockey's more important. So
what's gonna happen? So what's gonna happen when Miro's TNT title is gonna evolve?
It's still gonna be called TNT title. But hold up, here's the thing though. What show was 3 hours on TBS?
Thunder.
No.
It wasn't Thunder?
No.
Nitro.
I thought Nitro was on TNT.
Yeah, Nitro was on TNT.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Wasn't it? It was on both shows.
No, Thunder was on TBS. It was Thunder.
Thunder was on TBS. Nitro was on TNT.
People, I watch WWF, so I don't know.
Wait, so Dynamite's gonna be 3 hours then?
No, I'm just speculating. I'm just speculating. I think once they go to TBS, I think they might have to go 3 hours. Cause think about it. If you got Punk, Brian Danielson, Adam Cole, Malachi Black, and then you talking
Darby Allin,
and then you talking about getting the Fiend. Like, come on, like all those names is gonna take up Dynamite, and then all the rest of people are still gonna be on YouTube. Nah, you're gonna have to put
too many big stars.
And like I said before, Dwayne Cole, there's already trouble. There's already people unhappy.
I told you.
Wait, remember, Kate's wife is angry because his husbands are being utilized the way supposed to, and they're also talking about Lance Archer. People saying that the two people who are being underutilized in AEW is Lance Archer and Cage. Now, I bet we're going to see next week.
Guys, I want to point out though, I've had those criticisms of AEW before all the signings. Like, I think they've been dropping the ball with Cage for like a year now. He shouldn't have been on Team Taz.
First of all, yeah, that's the same thing. You say, how do you come out from being an Impact, one of the hardest wrestler, and then you come into AEW and be with freaking Taz? That was stupid.
Yeah, and then Lance Archer, like, man, oh god, I can't even get into that.
Yo, Lance Archer came out half from New Japan, and he has been in a losing streak. He hasn't won nothing.
Yo, AEW has issues booking big guys. Like they give these guys big debuts just to lose in their world title matches.
Hold on, Lance Archer left to Japan, never came back.
He lost his passport.
Right?
He lost his passport when he went over there.
But for real, they don't know how to. I don't think they know how to use big men. Because look what they did with the Big Show. QT Marshall brought down Big Show. That makes no sense. Lance Archer, like literally, like he doesn't do anything.
He lost his debut match to Cody.
And then you got Brian Cage. Come on, man.
Cage lost his debut match to Moxley, and he tapped out.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you're right.
And not just that. Remember, he won the Casino Royale.
Yeah.
And they didn't do nothing with him. And I told y'all this was going to happen. The people that was there, they're going to get lost because of the big signings that's coming there. They're going to put the people on TV that they know everyone else knows.
Now remember, we still got Kevin Owens, which his contract ends in January. You already know where he's going.
People are speculating Sami Zayn too.
Yeah,
and you bring those two together back to AEW.
I'm telling you right now, the way the AEW is right now, it's the place to be.
Yeah,
Daniel Bryan, CM Punk made it look like this is the place to be to have fun. Wrestling is here. You don't need to be there. You can make money here and have fun. And everyone's gonna say,
but it's a but. Too many people.
That's what
I mean.
By the time
Alan. Kevin Owens go there, bona fide dynamite.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like those people who people know they're gonna be in TV, but like you said, the others, like Cage, like Lance Archer,
like Ricky Starks. He's barely on Dynamite.
This is what Tony Khan does. Look, at the moment right now, I don't have nothing for you, but I'll put you in a group. So you still being TV.
Action so you can get some TV time.
I mean, guys, it's a good problem, but it's still a problem.
Because think about it. This is the play. All right, so I knew somewhere in the back. I know they had to see this coming. Like, all right, this dude keeps signing all these people. You can't tell the boss not to keep signing people. You can't tell him nothing because that's his money. That's his company. Eventually, if someone is from WWE and they made a name for himself, why am I not going to sign him?
Yeah, especially in their prime.
If I sign him and he's still popular, bring him over here, still popular, I'm going to keep it up. But the only thing is, you're going to forget about the people you had first.
Like the original.
And that's what happened in TNA.
No,
TNA was signing all these people.
Yeah.
And the originals started to leave.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't about to leave. They started to voice their frustrations.
I mean, guys, the difference between that, I always hear that argument. The difference between AEW and TNA is that AEW is signing hot free agents who are still in their primes, like Adam Cole. Mm-hmm. TNA was signing Val Venus and putting him over AJ Styles. That's different. That's different. But this is something AEW needs to work on. But this happens in every wrestling company. There's only so many spots.
Yeah, but the thing about that, now you go.
I understand that he wants to collect all these toys because he don't want them to go anywhere else. Yeah, he don't got the room in the space right now, but he doesn't want them to go somewhere else and sign a long-term contract and then lose the opportunity to have them. But they, like we said, they need a whole other show with at least 2-3 hours because there's no time for these people.
Only thing they can do they would have to.
You know what, Dwayne? If not, he should stop signing people for a while. Like you already got all the wrestlers you want.
He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that.
I know
if you're a fan, you got the money and they're available, I'm signing. But the only thing is, the only route they can go is that they had to add another hour. The reason why I say they can't do another show.
Monday, too many wrestling. Yeah,
Raw.
You said it.
Tuesday, NXT. Wednesday, AEW. Thursday, Impact.
Friday, SmackDown, and Rampage.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even put Impact in that discussion. That's like a niche internet show.
Hold on. But if they was to put a show on Thursday, that's cutting into them.
It's cutting into Impact.
It's cutting into Impact. And remember, they have a partnership with Impact, so they're not going to step on toes.
Unless they want to, unless they do like WCW did back in the day, they was airing at the same time with Raw. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of switching channels.
I mean,
a lot of switching channels this time.
Nah.
I mean, like I said before, this happens in every single wrestling company. This was happening in NXT. I mean, Dijak and Keith Lee were there for years before they started getting used.
Well, of course, years. True.
But look what they did. Look what they did to Dijakovic.
Definitely, that's a travesty.
Him and Keith Lee was having incredible matches in NXT.
Yeah.
Alan, actually, I remember Alan used to point this out a lot. Adam Cole was floundering in NXT. Even when he was the leader of the Undisputed Era, he was doing the JOB for years.
Yeah.
Until I think Ciampa got injured.
Yeah.
And then they pushed him to fight Johnny Gargano in that 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah,
these writers, who they hired again? It's like what's his name again? I can't believe I forgot his name. The one that went to WCW and the downfall of WCW happened. What's his name again? Vince Russo.
Yeah.
Is his next of kin taking over and is writing these stories for the WWE?
Probably.
I think the issue with WWE is that nobody's writing any stories.
They put in so much pressure into these guys. They put in so much pressure into them. They're writing garbage.
Wait, hold on.
Different shows. They need 2 different shows. They can't just stay on Dynamite. Dynamite goes 3 hours.
Yo, I'm telling you right now. If they do Dynamite 3 hours, we're still not gonna see Cage or Lance Archer because we're gonna see a bunch of the Elite, Kenny Omega, Christian, Jungle Boy, and stuff like that.
Yo, if they do 3 hours, there's no point in having Dark.
You're right.
Yeah. I mean, you guys still have Rampage, but there's no point in having Dark if you having 3 hours. That means
so they can't do it. So if you do 3 hours, it's gonna be worse because they're not gonna be able to use all those people.
I mean, like in 3 hours, in 3 hours you can use them all, but it's just that
it's gonna be real short promos.
You're gonna put the people, like you said, you're gonna put the people that they're gonna give you ratings. You're not gonna put everybody in that show. They're not gonna do it. Trust me.
It's gonna feel like WWE. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if the wrestling is good. You're gonna be tired every week. 3 hours of AEW. You're gonna be like, all right. And then on top of that, you already know they drag certain matches, so now it's gonna be a match you don't want to see.
And you know what? And you know what's gonna happen? Then CM Punk's gonna be like, I became the voice of the voices again.
Oh no.
The voice had to come back because they lost their own voices again. I have to open up my mouth, drop another pipe bomb.
This is for Tony to figure out, but I'm optimistic for them with all their debuts.
He has to.
They just need better time management.
Yeah. We say no. They don't have that down pat. But I'm saying if those people from the back, they work from WWE, they should say something. They be like, yo, we should do this or that.
You can't tell the boss anything. If you're a boss of something, would you want someone to tell you what to do with your business?
But you know what, Dwayne? You know what? Like you said, those people came from the league. They already know they cannot talk to the boss, so they probably had the same fear.
I mean, I've noticed this when the pay-per-view ended and I was watching the backstage interviews. Tony Khan was sitting next to all the big stars that debuted, and he was looking at everybody, making sure they asked the right questions, so the wrestlers don't spill out any beans or anything. Like he's making sure they said the correct thing they had to say, because I had a feeling they said something bad, Mr. Khan was gonna get a little angry. he was already a little twitchy, looking like.
Yeah,
he was talking to
you don't want to make Tony angry.
But you know what? All we seen is happy 100% Tony. We haven't seen the real.
I bet you in the background and backstage with no TV, where no cameras is at, he's a little angry man.
I bet you he saw those texts. I guarantee you he talked to Christian Cage. Hey, Cage, you're not happy here? You're not having fun?
Definitely.
I would not talk to Cage like that.
Definitely. He texts Andrade. He had a little conversation with him. He talked to Pac. He talked to Pac about his travel issues.
I mean, they don't care. They don't care about Pac. Pac is not all elite, so they can. That's why you'll see Pac once in a blue moon. He's not elite.
That's why he doesn't go for titles.
Tony puts him on because Tony be like, okay, people like him, but then he's like, get the hell out of here once you finish. Get the hell out.
Wow, what the fuck?
Go back where you came from.
We don't need you right now.
Go back where you came from. You know what? I guarantee you this is the last time we saw Pac. We're gonna see Pac. They don't need him no more.
For a while.
Yeah.
No, he's still.
Huh?
Oh no, go ahead, Pedro. Go ahead.
No, I was saying.
Oh no, I think we need to go to SmackDown because this is running pretty long.
Oh yeah, we gotta
Oh yeah.
go to SmackDown.
Oh yeah. It's because AEW got so many people. Even our segment goes too long. Even talking about AEW takes too long.
Yeah, we're not gonna have time for that Allen versus Dwayne main event.
Too many bodies in AEW.
Many bodies.
But yeah, SmackDown. SmackDown was in New York.
Oh,
The
yeah.
New York
MSG.
crowd was.
MSG has revived.
Well, you already know New York's crowd. They was loud.
You know,
And they were saying some profanity things.
we are from New York. We are
Wait,
from New York.
they were saying they were cursing already? Damn,
Yeah.
what's New York?
Yeah,
It's
New
us.
York.
It's
You
us.
already know.
It's us.
Yeah, you already know.
Did they chat CM Punk?
No,
Oh wow.
Nah, they ain't bring
because-
him up.
you can't chant CM Punk where CM Punk's already in another place.
Exactly. It's too late.
But the show opened up very good with the tribal chief.
With the tribal chief.
He came out. He said yo, where are we? We in New York.
We
Who
run
runs
this place.
New York?
It's our house.
I'm sorry. He was like, yo, this is New York, right? Yeah, this is the home of WWE, right? Who runs New York? He was like, I do.
The bloodline.
Who runs WWE? I do. He goes, and New York was chanting. He's like, acknowledge me. And then everyone started chanting Roman Reigns.
Damn, they did?
Yo. At first,
the tribal chief.
At first, he was like, acknowledge me. Everyone started to boo, and they start cheering, then they start Roman. It was good. And then Brock Lesnar came out.
And then what happened when Brock came out?
Yo, Brock Lesnar. He said the right things.
We just freeze.
Cause I'm good. You froze. But Brock Lesnar. Like Brock Lesnar, he came out and he said this right stuff that he was supposed to say.
What did he say?
He came in there. He was like, "Yo, why didn't you tell Paul? Why didn't you tell Roman I was coming to SummerSlam?"
Oh, show to lover.
Then it was quietness and all the other stuff, and then
Paul Heyman's heart.
Say what? Oh, Pedro's in the frozen mode. Okay, so I think Pedro might get kicked out.
Oh no,
he's frozen. But
Pedro.
Oh no, he's back.
Oh,
so
Pedro.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, so I'm trying to think. I think they took Roman Reigns just took his belt and he just walked out. And for some reason, Paul Heyman switched real quick.
He was. My name is Paul Heyman.
That dude switched real quick. He was like, my name. He goes, my name is Paul Heyman.
And I am the advocate.
Of the, what is it? The defending.
The universal,
Wait, he did the Brock promo, the Brock
Yeah.
entrance.
It's because
He did-
Big Daddy Brock was right next to him.
Yo, the crowd was eating it up. They all announced Brock Lesnar. Yo, and then as they doing that, Roman Reigns is on the entrance, like standing
Yeah,
there,
he's
like,
gone. He's out of here. He's like, oh, word, Paul.
the hell,
Okay,
the hell is going
okay,
on?
Paul.
And then he goes, "Hey, Paul, I got one more question you need to do for me." He goes, "What is that, Brock? You know what you need to do." He goes, "And what is that?" He goes, "You need to make that match between me and Roman for the Universal title."
Oh
Mhm.
And then
shoot!
he was
At
like,
this, at this time, Brock had his hands on Paul
Yeah.
Heyman like this.
and then he goes, "You got 5 seconds." That dude only
Ooh.
counted to 3.
Oh yeah.
He only counted to 3, and then he picked him up, and then
He picked him
came
up
out.
like a baby.
Yeah,
Easy.
they came out.
Damn.
So Roman came out and they saved him.
Saved his life with a
Did
Superman
they beat
punch.
up Brock?
Oh no,
Yeah, they tried.
they tried. The Usos came in, super kick, didn't phase them, double clothesline. Black.
Oh
Both
no, you
Usos
forgot.
died.
We forgot when Brock Lesnar had Paul Heyman on his shoulders. Roman Reigns came out there with the Superman punch.
He Superman punched him, and he
And
like
then-
Samoa drop basically. Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
Paul,
and then-
I gotta
Paul
watch his replay.
Paul Heyman is like Jigglypuff. He got up and left.
And so and then the Usos came and they like tripled, like super kicked him. And then when they tried to do it again, he came with the clothesline and they rolled
didn't
out
phase him.
left.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then one of them went to suplex. They both got suplex actually,
Yeah.
and it was over
No,
for the
nah,
Usos.
it was a very good opening of SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
It was really
Damn.
good.
I mean, as long as the crowd was into it.
Oh, was
No. The crowd was into it.
Oh no,
It was-
I said,
no,
yeah.
It was to the point where the crowd was chanting "You effed up."
Yeah, I heard that got censored.
Yeah, when Brock told Paul Heyman, "Why didn't you tell Roman I was at SummerSlam?" The crowd was like, "You effed up, you effed up, you effed up."
It's New York, baby. New
And
York,
then,
baby.
and then just the stare down between Roman Reigns and what you call, they was like, holy sh. It was good. It was really good, man. I'm not gonna go through every single match.
Yeah,
I mean,
I ain't
it
even
didn't
see
seem like
the
there was-
whole thing.
I mean, they had that 10-man tag from hell with all of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Who won that match?
I think the good guys won.
You gotta send the crowd home happy.
A good
Which
guy.
I still say Robert Roode needs to be solo.
Yeah.
He needs-
I
he needs
stand
to
with-
solo.
I think the ship sailed on that a long time ago.
Unfortunately,
Solo.
Mr. Ziggler needs to get DDT'd.
Somebody
Or
needs
it
to
might
get
be
it.
the other way around.
Somebody needs to get it because this ain't
Somebody.
working. But the Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch drink was good. They exchanged.
You saw how Becky Lynch came out with her fur coat, her glasses. She was healed out.
She thought she was on the runway in New York.
Oh yes.
The
Oh,
mink
yeah.
coat, the glasses, and everything. And
Mhm.
So she's going all in with that heel turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the fans were super over with Bianca though.
Oh, that's
yeah.
good. That's good to hear.
It was,
Oh, yeah.
it was super over with her.
It's from New York. It's from New York. She's from you know.
But she's not from New York.
MSG,
though.
baby.
She's not from New York. But it was good though.
Oh,
The exchange was good between them two. That Seth Rollins and Edge match was a freaking
going
pay-per-view. That drink was a pay-per-view match. Like that
I have to
match,
check it out.
that match was a pay-per-view match.
Yeah, it seemed really good.
Yeah.
Come on, Edge did the pedigree.
And then the main event was
Yeah, Edge did the pedigree.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because Seth Rollins did the Beth
Oh yeah, the
Phoenix
Glam Slam. Yeah.
Oh, hit
he did the
twice.
Grand Slam twice.
Twice.
Wow. That was cool.
Twice.
So technically, just let you know, Edge is taking another vacation.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this
Oh, yeah.
feud's not over though.
Oh no, it's not. But he's taking another vacation.
Wait,
So
did he
Rob-
curse
we'll
stomp him
see-
multiple times?
He'll
We'll
be
see
back.
this
Stomp him
pick-
multiple times?
we'll- Huh?
To what?
Did he curse stomp him multiple times?
Just once.
Nah, just
Just
once.
once. But
he
but
just-
that
he
one,
just
he
kept-
got super kicked a couple times.
He just kept super kicking him like more than once.
And
Damn.
Edge was like almost non-effective. Like he got back up, gave him that little daze. Super kick, got back up. Super kick, got back up. Then the curve stomp.
Damn.
But like I said, this will pick up again as Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Or Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That's a long way. Royal Rumble, dang.
No, that's like next year. Royal Rumble's next year.
Royal Rumble's next year.
There you go.
That's
There you
a
go.
long ass vacation.
He'll come out next year because his neck's messed up.
Dang, you think it's gonna be that long? I feel like it's just a story. He's only gonna be out for like 2 weeks, and then they're gonna fight at Extreme Rules.
Nah, yeah.
All right, let's get.
As a matter of fact, most definitely Extreme Rules, because he's gonna try to end Seth Rollins' career with all these.
Yeah, they're gonna hit each other
with all these weapons.
And it should be good. It should be good.
All right, so they had the main event. The Street Profit was over with New York.
Oh yes, they was.
They really loved the Street Profit. I mean, but everyone loved them. Every time they come out, they get a big pop.
Yeah, people like them.
They really over. But the match was decent. The match, what it is.
Montel, right? I'm telling you, Montel must have some wings because that man can fly.
Don't say that.
Man can fly.
Don't say that because that's the same thing. That's the same thing they said with Kofi.
Oh no!
But this man,
wow.
he wasn't flying last night. He wasn't flying over these ropes.
He was all over the place. That dude was flipping and spinning and everything.
And when he did that frog splash, forget about it. I swear to God, he was Superman.
Yeah, it felt like he was in the air for a mad long time.
And then he was up there. He was up in the air for so long and so high that he could turn his whole body and caught him with the frog splash. And the whole 180 he did on one of the Usos.
Montez is wild.
Oh, they won by disqualification because the tribal chief saved them. Tribal chief was a savior last night. He saved everybody.
That's right.
He saved Paul Heyman and both Usos.
And it's weird
all in one night.
You know the crazy thing about that is because when Roman Reigns became the tribal chief, he never did none of that stuff.
No, he didn't.
He used to go do it by yourself, and if you lose, be here.
You lost.
But yo, that dude, he came up.
Remember that disturbing backstage segment that he had with Paul Heyman yesterday? I saved you. I saved you.
He did say that.
I saved you.
He did say that.
What was that about?
He goes, Paul, you know what I did? I saved you, Paul. It was weird.
And the whole time during the tag team, that look Paul Heyman keeps giving Roman. You saw me write it on the chat.
Yeah.
This look.
Yo, he wouldn't stop staring at him. He had the belt.
He had the belt like a baby, and then just staring at Roman.
Baby, you mad at me?
Like if Roman was Jesus Christ or some kind of god, like Zeus or something, he was like,
"Oh man,
that's the tribal chief. You got to make sure he's good at all times."
And he doesn't mention Roman Reigns. He says my tribal chief. When he talks to him, when he talks to Roman, he's like, "What would you want on your coffee, my tribal chief?" He doesn't say his name, nothing. My tribal chief.
But there was the person that came out how we haven't saw in a couple of years now. The Demon.
Oh yeah.
Wait, he came out?
He came out, all right.
That's why I asked if he was Jamaican.
That's how the show, because he had his dreads and stuff. On the chat.
Wait, you mean the thing that Adam was complaining about, that he shouldn't have that crap in his head?
That thing.
Yeah. He had it on.
But my thing about this, I don't like about this. I don't like it because
you better have
Dwayne, I don't like
powers.
Dwayne, I started laughing.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's just that the Demon is undefeated. No one has beaten the Demon.
You're gonna lose.
Now, Roman Reigns is going to beat the Demon. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't know. I never got this Demon thing. Like, he doesn't wrestle any differently anyway.
It's the
Yeah,
same
doesn't
guy.
matter.
He just doesn't
He got
talk.
more power.
He has
What
more.
power? What power?
Jeff,
He's
got-
stronger.
He
all-
Jeff is
got
stronger.
smoke entrance.
Jeff,
He got a
all of
smoke
his
entrance and red
abilities,
light.
Jeff, all of his attributes went up by
Doubled up.
10. It went up by 10.
So
His
why didn't
speed- his
he
speed-
summon the demon when he fought Brock Lesnar?
Jeff,
Because
look, Jeff,
he
Jeff.
felt like he could do it himself as a human.
Finn,
He felt
Finn,
he
that's
could do it.
stupid.
He was
He
wrong
could do it
about
as-
that.
He said he could do it as a human. So that's why he did that. But
Look, Finn Balor,
Think
look,
about it.
regular Finn Balor is an 89. Human Finn Balor is an 89. When he turns to the demon, he turns to level 99. Let's say
99.
98, 99. There you go, Jeff. That's your answer. Regular Finn, I mean the Prince. I mean that's regular Finn. The Prince.
No.
He's level 90.
No.
He's level 90.
No. Finn is like 70.
Yeah, there you go.
Prince Debit is like at an 85. Prince Debit is at 85. But
What about
Demon?
the Prince? No, what about the
Demon?
Prince? You forgot the Prince.
No, Prince Debit.
No, Prince Finn Balor. Yes,
Oh, yeah,
that's
my fault.
From NXT title ring.
No, just switch the names.
There's four of them. There's
Oh,
four of
okay.
them.
He's still
My fault.
85.
Just switch the name. He's
He's
still
still
85. Prince Balor, my fault. Prince Balor. Balor Club, Prince Balor, whatever you want to call it. That's 85. But when he goes to the demon, he's at 99.
99 Ultra Master Ultra Instant.
He's 99.
So let me guess. So he doesn't use the demon often because he feels bad. It feels like using a Game Shark. That's why.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he's a cheat code. He's a cheat code.
You know why he don't use some of the time? Because he loses part of his soul.
He loses a little bit of himself every time he turns into the demon.
So he can be a
Not
demon
just that.
24/7.
Not
He
just
loses
that,
humanity.
Not just that. When he's the demon, he wins his matches.
I mean, shouldn't that be the goal?
It is, but it's just that it's just like when Goku fights. It's just like when Goku fights normal stage, right? He only does it to test himself out. But when he knows he got to go and finish the match, he got to go Super Saiyan. So that's what he does. He figured like he could do it at human stage. Like I don't need to have the demon all the time. I could beat people at human stage. But when he went up against the tribal chief, he goes, I had to go demon because he got the Usos with him and his Roman, so I got to go demon mode.
Okay,
So you know what's gonna happen on Extreme Rules? When he turns demon and the Usos try to attack him, he's gonna be one step ahead of them. He's gonna attack him first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me point out, when Finn came out as the demon, Roman didn't care at all. He just stared at him.
Roman
Yeah,
just stared at
you were. And when he got on the ring with all four of them, he looked at Paul Heyman.
So hold up. Let me give you a scenario. Let me give you a scenario. When Brock Lesnar got into the ring and he stepped up to Roman, the Usos stepped up to Brock. And then the crowd was like, ooh. But when the demon came out, the Usos stayed in the back. They didn't even move.
They backed up, actually. They was about to leave the ring.
So right now, to be honest with you, I think the demon is a little above than Brock right now. When he's in demon mode.
I mean,
he puts the fear of God in him.
Think about it, Brock.
Think
about it. Brock is already in the beast mode. He's already in beast mode. He comes out, he's already the beast incarnate. So he doesn't change. That's who he is. But for the prince, he got to go demon mode.
But like Roman was still in face. He still looked like the head of the table. He still looked like the tribal chief.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's not afraid of anything.
He fears nobody right now.
The only thing that the demon wants, because what he was staring at was the title. He was staring at Roman, but he was also staring at the title too.
He wasn't looking at Paul Heyman. He was looking at that belt that Paul Heyman carries around.
He kept switching from Roman to the belt. So the demon only wants gold.
Okay.
I'm
pessimistic because.
Keep in mind that's the only goal. He's the first ever Universal Champion, and he didn't lose it. He had to give it up because of the dislocated shoulder the next night.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing that I know he's not winning.
He's not.
You know what? He should win. He can lose it. Lose it in the next review.
Guys, not only is he not winning, he's gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's gonna take the 20 Superman punches. He's gonna get locked in the
He's gonna-
guillotine.
He's gonna
Roman's
get.
just gonna.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Asshole.
That's exactly how it's gonna be. It's gonna be 20 Superman punches, 14 spears, and 2 guillotines.
Yeah.
Well, Roman
And
mounts him.
a Samoa drop here and there in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Roman's gonna. This is the last time we're gonna see the demon.
He's gonna take him out. He's gonna go to his corner. Ooh,
I'm telling you, because remember, Roman talks in his matches. He's gonna be like,
oh yeah,
you
ooh,
ain't no
he's a
demon.
talker.
You ain't
Acknowledge
no
me.
demon. You know who I am?
Acknowledge me.
I'm the tribal chief.
This is
You
my
ain't no
problem.
demon.
Actually,
Acknowledge me.
He's gonna be like, yo, take that paint off. I'll take it off for you. Ain't gonna...
even you know what's funny? Even though I didn't like the Cena match, I did get a kick out of Roman cutting a promo to the cameraman.
Yeah.
So we're telling you,
In the middle of the match. In the
Yeah.
middle of the match.
look what he made me do. Look what
Yeah,
he
that's
made
why I
me
like
do.
it. That's why I like
he
the
ain't
new
coming back in
Roman.
one piece.
That's why I like the Roman. Remember when he fought Jay? He goes, "You made me do this. I didn't want to do this to you.
Remember
did
when
this.
he
is on
fought
you."
Remember when he was fighting Kevin Owens? He was talking a lot of trash on Kevin Owens too. Acknowledge me.
He was well, actually when putting Kevin Owens, he was like, "You see what you made me do? You see? What talk to your husband? Talk to your husband." I was like, "Damn, that's kind of messed up." So I'm gonna hurt him. Well, you didn't warn him.
I ain't
I'm
want to
gonna
do
hurt him
this. I ain't want to do
Damn.
this. You made me do this.
I was like,
Why would you do this?
talking to Kevin Owens' wife and his kid and her kids. I was like, "Damn, kind of messed up."
Nah, I like it. So he's gonna be talking like, "You ain't no demon. You a human. You Finn. You Finn
You see
Balor."
he bleeds like any other man bleeds.
Nah,
You know
I see
what?
that happening.
I'm hoping that he wins. I'm right now. I'm picking the demon. In prediction.
Alan,
Picking the
I'm
demon.
sorry, Alan.
G for life.
Alan,
So-
it's gonna be so
never
bad. The
again.
demon's gonna beat. I mean,
know what's
Roman is gonna beat the demon worse than Jey Uso.
Wait, so
Yeah.
you're telling me that Roman's gonna beat a demon into retirement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? I have hope. I'm going for the demon. Right
Yeah.
now. So I'm saying it right now. I'm going for the demon.
Mm-mm.
The old man doesn't like him because the old man didn't create it, so he doesn't care.
Yep. If it didn't came out from that old man's dome, it doesn't exist.
If the
But
old
he
man would
was
have
the
created
first-
the
But
demon,
he was the first champion though.
doesn't matter.
And
matter.
then he
But-
failed to win it back.
But then failed.
Like, he's the
Remember
first.
Then TNA happened, and everything
Like he's the
changed.
first, but he never got it back again.
Never got it. I think this is his second time getting a title shot to it.
No, actually, this is the third time. No, his fourth
Third
time.
time.
His fourth
First, fourth.
time. Yeah.
I think
Good guy Roman gave him a match and he lost. Then he
I
fought
think-
Brock and he lost.
I think
Then
when
he
he
fought Roman
won,
again.
I think when he won, I think the old man made a mistake. He's like, damn it.
Like when Jinder Mahal won.
Yeah, he screwed up. I
He
screwed up again.
He screwed up big.
I screwed up again. But yeah, so that was the week. That was the weekly wrestling.
This is a long one. This was a long one. Tell you the truth, it felt long. I think you know why it felt long, because we was talking about the 9 million toys Tony Khan just
Yeah.
collected.
Even in the conference, we can talk about all the.
We can't talk. We don't got enough time for all of them.
God, look at that. There's no time for Dwayne versus Allen.
No, it's not.
But before we go, to be honest though, AEW is the place to be.
Oh, you're right.
The AEW is going to be like right now, and I said this before. WWE. No, I didn't say this, but someone else said it. But WWE is nothing but a developmental for AEW.
For AEW, yep.
Man.
That's what they are. Because right now,
Yes.
AEW is on fire. They are the number one cable channel. They just said it yesterday. They're the number one TNT is the number one
Yesterday.
The number one show on cable. The number one
the
show.
number
on
one
cable,
show on
yeah.
cable. So right now, AEW is the best wrestling promotion right now. WWE is now number 2.
Especially when you hear it coming from the mouth of CM Punk,
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson, and Adam
Adam
Cole
Cole.
said it.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the
So
best
so it
wrestling
has to be true.
promotion out there today.
So
it has to
people,
be true.
so people, y'all better get ready and be all elite.
Wow. Dwayne
Baby.
shilling AEW. Wow.
Baby.
Alright.
Let me see something. Let me see real quick. Wait. Give me a second.
Depends on the post it.
I'm posting something else. Let me see where he at. That guy right there. Baby. That guy right there. He's all elite. He's all elite. Where is
That's
he?
a good picture. I like that.
But
Boom.
but yeah,